Yo diggity. Alright, I just have to do this video. And yeah, I want to thank a lot of people for their service. And what I'm talking about here are the unsung, everyday servants of humanity who are actually treated, well, okay, so homeless people are treated the worst, but the next level, and pretty much in a lot of ways on the same level, are truck drivers. Yeah, truck drivers. I want to thank you for your service. And it was so cool. I know I have a few truck driver listeners because they related to my van life and, you know, homelessness episodes. But yeah, I just found out I have another one, so shout out, Chattanooga, yo diggity. But seriously, dude, okay, so we're so used to, like, thank you for your service, like, that just means, you know, hired hitmen, right? And, I mean, I get it, I understand why people join things like that, but after you see what's going on and you choose to stay, I don't understand it. So, as far as those servicemen, I think the ones that go astray. Okay, but truck drivers, seriously, think of every single thing in your life, all the conveniences that you have. None of them would exist without a truck driver. Yeah, none. Not this car I'm driving, not this phone I'm talking at, not the internet connection, not the clothes I'm wearing, even though my friend made this sweater, but she wouldn't have been able to make it without several truck drivers, and it wouldn't have been able to get to me without several more truck drivers. Every single thing you do. Oh, well, I'm an artist. Okay, well, great. Well, how do you get your supplies? Every single thing. Every one of us who's not a truck driver are completely dependent upon truck drivers. Yet most of you treat them like fucking shit. Like, how are you better than somebody who has devoted their life, or at least, you know, most often, many, many years, to making sure that you have all the conveniences you need? Yeah, consumers, right? Like, how many of you are actually conscious consumers? You just expect shit to be there. You expect the minimum wage person selling it or serving it to you to fucking babysit your children, clean up your messes, like you can take your shit out on them. And truck drivers, you run in fear, like what? Why? Dude, my whole life, people have said, oh my God, how can you be on the road alone? Aren't you scared? Like of what? Oh, you know, rest stops or truck drivers or... Dude, I have always had the best experience with truck drivers, and I have only been propositioned by a truck driver once in my life. And when I made a very clear no, he did not try to pressure me, didn't try to guilt me, didn't try to gaslight me, didn't do anything. He said, okay, I understand, thank you. You know, yeah, sorry, I'm not a lot lizard, and I can understand how sometimes they might think a single chick, you know, whatever. So that happened once of all my road trips. That's it. Every other truck driver has helped me or been kind to me. They're like shocked when I'm kind to them. Dude, one of the people I love most in my life, he was afraid to tell me that he was a truck driver. Why? Because he was afraid of how I would treat him. Yeah, like, it's like being homeless. You know, you can't tell people that, or you know, everybody's fucking better than you. But think about this shit. Even the roads we're driving on, there is not one single thing, hardly, you know, you can climb a tree, right? What else? Go for a walk? What else could you do without a truck driver? How often do you thank a truck driver for his service. Like, seriously, I'm getting kind of tired of this, like, self-entitled society and expectations without even realizing, dude, the people that you worship or that think they're elite or in power, they're dependent on us, the servants, right? Yeah, us. Dude, truck drivers could shut everything down in a second, okay? And you know, about truck drivers, I'm gonna ask you to be a little bit mindful. So I have been on the road more than any person but a truck driver, okay? And I've seen a lot. I've seen people get decapitated. I've seen the occasional super trucker that in a blizzard, everyone's going fucking 30 and they think they can go 70 because they have better visibility and then jackknife and take 5 other fucking cars off the road. Yeah, I've seen the super truckers. But let me tell you something about this, okay? You probably don't know. So, the super truckers, very few, but they exist. They're owner-operators, okay? They don't work for someone else. And here's how you can tell. And by the way, this is a plea to you to be a better, more mindful, more conscientious driver. Okay, now first of all, realize you're driving a fucking weapon, all of us. I'm driving a weapon right now, all right? Slow the fuck down. Don't be a dick. You getting somewhere 10 seconds before the car in front of you is not that important, okay? Number 2, yeah, you're driving a weapon, but they're driving a much fucking bigger weapon. That means it takes them much longer to slow down. It also means it's much more difficult to turn and reverse and do all these things that you take for granted in your little fucking tuna can, okay? Now, if they are not owner-operators, if they're working for a corporation, which most of them are, they have cameras all over, okay? They also have a governor, so they can't go higher than 60, okay? Period. So, most of them. Some of them can get up to 65 if they're, like, downhill, but you know, the super truckers, the ones going 70 and 80 and stuff, or passing you, or, you know, on the right, or things like that, they don't work for anyone, you know, but themselves. And, you know, but again, that's, the people who act like that are very few and far between, and you definitely should not judge every other amazing servant out there that has been serving you since the time you were fucking born, since your first diaper, all right? Yeah, okay. So, anyways, don't cut them off. Don't cut them off. Don't get in front, you know, pass them and then zip right in front of them or cut. You have to realize they have blind spots. Don't you have a blind spot in your car? Yeah, they have fucking blind spots too. And don't get too close. Don't follow them and, you know, as if you're gonna make them go faster because you're in a hurry. Like, dude, seriously. Calm the fuck down. And I'm serious. Like, you have your and anyone else on the road lives at stake. Not only that, how many people get affected when these 1 and 2 lane roads get shut down because of your fucking narcissism, really? Yeah, that's what it is. When you think you getting somewhere 10 seconds sooner than everyone else on the road, yeah, that's fucking narcissism. That's self-centeredness. That's disrespect. It's complete bullshit. Okay? Yeah. So think about that when you're passing or when you get in front of them at the gas station or, yeah, dude, seriously. All right. So not only, yeah, thank a trucker. Fucking thank a trucker. There's more than you know. And you know why you don't know who they are? Because they're ashamed to tell you. Why? Because of how they know you will treat them. They're essentially just homeless people with a paycheck, most of them, right? They're no different than migrant workers, right? Leaving Mexico to come up here and work for less than minimum wage so they can send their money back home, the home that they never get to see, the family or loved ones they never get to fucking see. Yeah. How is that not sacrifice? To get you the shit that you are unfucking grateful for. All right, that's my rant. Thank you for your service. And all of you invisible servants, right? Like the ones cleaning the toilets that, you know, assholes like you think that, not you, because people, I'm sure, that do that don't listen to my stuff because I'm going to piss them right off because, you know, whatever. Tough love, dude. It's not judgment. It's called be a conscious person. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. That's, dude, I started coaching football at like 16 years old, okay? I'm in a sports museum. Yeah, I intend to motivate, to coach, not to condemn, but to be like, dude, come on, I've done all these things. That's why I'm talking about it. There is a way out. It's simple mindfulness and accountability, all right? And you think you can get away with shit because no physical body is right there looking? Yeah, what about your soul? What about your consciousness? Yeah, can you look at yourself in the mirror? Yeah, can you go to sleep with yourself? You get a good night's sleep? Yeah, do you know, like, can you say you have never gone out of your way to harm another person? Because you know what, if you can, that's fucking freedom. You don't have to look over your shoulder. Clear your conscience, be a good person, be the people you pretend to be on Facebook. Yeah. And seriously, thank your local servant, all those people you look down on. I did a video about Walmart people a few years ago because, you know, you want to judge them, dude? They're doing 15 different fucking jobs. Yeah. And still have to go get food stamps. You support that and you look down on them. All right, have a good day. I am so serious, and I've said this before. Like, and I would have been a truck driver, dude, if it wasn't for my choice of medicine. It's the perfect job for me. I love driving. It's my best meditation. And truck drivers say I'm a good driver, but I drive them when they're not driving. But anyways, seriously, thank them. Thank all your local servants. Yeah, truckers, laborers, all the people that you look down on, and realize what they go through, what they sacrifice to keep you content.